Linux distributions, a logical, informed decision for some, or a self-identification mechanism that borderline replaces religion for many. Linux distributions often harbor a cult of personality. Before I go on, I must acknowledge, it's actually GNU plus Linux, or as I like to call it, Ligma Balls Nuts. If you're a true 90s kid like me, you probably had an old Dell laptop lying around and figured, hey, why not install Ubuntu? Ubuntu is the default armor for 99% of Linux noobs. You have no idea what canonical is or what a package manager does. .files? Windows didn't let me click on folders like that. You just wanted to open more than 4 tabs on Chrome without your computer having a seizure. Or you wanted to tell people that you use Linux. I'm not judging. Pop! OS. The Redditor Ubuntu. You could have chosen Pop! OS for the stability, the range of packages, the desktop environment, but you actually chose it so r/ThinkPads doesn't ridicule you when you post a NeoFetch photo of your T470. You still need a cheat sheet to get around your terminal, but you'll yap about freedom of open source and privacy. Glaze Stallman to absolute eternity. These are the kind of people that'll write blogs on Medium about Linux, but still use a proprietary BIOS. Linux Mint. Your distro is a bootloader for your email and ordering your ED medication. Too old to play Helldivers or use TikTok, but just old enough to complain about how woke media has become. When you're not falling asleep to Fox News, you're on the barbecue with the New Balances and white socks. Arch Linux. The thigh-high socks are on, the maid outfit is worn, the furry convention is attended, and the waifu figurines are dusted. You're probably smart enough to run Arch Linux on a BlackBerry, but not smart enough to actually choose a stable distro. Oh, and the next distro is better, by the way. NixOS. Do you even have the time to watch this video? There's a fresh new package out already. NixOS users are what happens when you Hubermax and Lex Friedman pill your whole existence. Drinking Soylent to save time from cooking, sleeping in the most optimal polyphasic sleep cycles, desk setup configured to maximal ergonomic form factor. They save all this time, so they have more time to contribute to new Nix packages. At a certain level, you become the operating system. Cali Linux. You either use it for purely professional reasons, or you're a high schooler going through a hacker phase. Get out of that ratty hoodie, put away the anonymous mask, pause Mr. Robot, and go touch some grass. Now you have a slight chance you may lose your virginity in your 30s. That's the closest you're getting to any penetration, testing, or otherwise. Go watch my boy Low Level Learning to actually learn a thing or two. Fedora. Given how well Zoomers do with the ladies, DTF has become DNF. It's no wonder the art of Linux ricing has fully made a comeback. When your daily workout split of muting Asmongold to watch Destiny gets too tiresome, why not spend your time writing a dissertation on why Fedora is superior? You're the kind of person that spends 5 hours rehearsing how to talk to the cashier. Just because you can't get a date doesn't mean the West has fallen. The distribution, along with the headwear, attracts a certain type of individual. Gentoo. Whether you were convinced by Luke Smith or his deepfake, you have a well-deserved superiority complex. Gentoo users are what Fedora users aspire to be. They have a great relationship with technology, because half the time their computer is compiling. When it's not compiling, they're probably on Rumble or Odyssey, looking for new ways to mine crypto, or getting very measured political opinions. The handgun sits neatly next to the Libre-booted X200, and don't you dare think about touching his .files. Debian. A lot like your distribution, you're old and reliable, but just a touch out of date. Buys everything in cash, only drives cars from the 90s. No smart home here, locks the door with a good old-fashioned bolt, can only work with monitors with this aspect ratio. If it's not from the farmer's market, it's not going in his mouth. Are you tired of being dunked on because of your poor choice in distros? Have you tried becoming smarter? By trying out the sponsor of today's video, Brilliant.org. Brilliant is a learning platform with thousands of lessons in math and science, and caters to learners of all levels from novices to experts. Trying to learn STEM topics can be quite boring. Most of the material online is catered for an academic and theoretical audience. That's where Brilliant comes in. Brilliant uses a learn-by-doing approach, which is a lot more engaging and makes the material stick a lot better. Even better is the fact that Brilliant designs their courses in digestible chunks, which makes learning a lot more approachable and way more easily integrated into your daily life. I've been using Brilliant at the cafe while I'm waiting for my coffee, or even at the gym in between sets. Recently, I've been trying to get better at data analysis, and as a result, I've been using Brilliant's data courses. Brilliant takes you across everything from Bayes' theorem to multiple linear regression. Brilliant also uses real-life datasets in their courses. They also deploy a range of learning techniques, with interactive diagrams, quizzes, and experiments. This has made learning easy, quick, and most importantly, fun. Don't believe me? To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/bigboxsuite. The link is in the description. You'll also get 20% off the annual subscription. Thank you so much to Brilliant for sponsoring this video, and thank you for your time. I am Big Bot.